Okay, so this video is going to help you manage your online file storage, which is a really useful thing to have available. And you get quite a lot of storage, so it's going to be really useful while you're working from home. So the first thing I've got to do is it's still based around your school email system. So my first job is to go back to my school email. So I'm on my school email, and again, I want to open my OneDrive. Okay, now this is your online storage. You'll often hear people mention the cloud. So this is your cloud storage for school, which is really useful because you can access it on any device with an internet connection. So if I go back to my square of squares, click on that and click on the word OneDrive. So once my OneDrive's loaded, it's very similar to your area in school. Okay, I've got my files, I've got recent, so you can find your recent documents you've opened. Shared is useful if you're working collaboratively. If you're working with someone else, you can see who shared files with you and also share files you have shared with other people. And you've got a recycle bin that needs emptying every now and again to keep your area nice and tidy. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you is the new menu. Now this is useful and mainly because it's an easy way to keep organized. Now in year 7, lesson 3, so the third lesson into year 7, you're asked to create a load of folders. So the majority of you should have this set up already, but nonetheless, you may well have forgotten. So I can create a folder. So I am going to create a GCSE computer science folder. Okay, and I'm going to click create. Now, if I go down there, you'll notice I see a little symbol above the letter G, and that indicates that this thing is brand new. So I click there. Okay. Now, what I can do is using the new menu again, is I'm going to create a Word document. Okay. And what we're interested in is saving this and where it goes. Now, okay, so I'm going to name this. I'm just going to call it lesson 1. Okay, and just click off it. So you'll notice it's now saved on the tab. It says lesson 1. But where on earth does this go? Well, where it goes is into this folder. Because I was in this folder, when I click new, it will create that file in that document. Okay, so that's quite straightforward. And then you're away, you can type, you can share it with your teacher, or if you've been asked to work collaboratively with someone else, you could share it with another pupil in your class. Now, the next scenario is where you might have got a document from Show My Homework, you've saved it onto your computer, but you want to edit it. Okay, now if you don't have Microsoft installed on your computer, obviously you're going to want to use this online version of Office. So I'm going to show you next the process of getting the file from your computer and putting it onto your OneDrive. Okay, so I'm going to close this document. And I'm back here. So I'm back in my GCSE Computer Science folder. Okay, so I want to get my document from my computer in my downloads folder, and I want to get it into my OneDrive, onto my cloud storage, so I can edit it. So it's very, very simple. We just click upload, we click files, and here we go. So yesterday I started work on the greatest essay ever written. And I click open. Now, there we go. So if I click on that, if I was to click on that, I could then start editing it. But obviously, because it's the greatest essay ever written, I don't want to share that with everyone else. I want you to have a go at writing that. And there we go. So quick recap. We've got your folders down the side. The most important thing with OneDrive is clicking new, selecting the folder, selecting your Word, Excel, PowerPoint. Okay, good luck.